Boom. So we're back online on YouTube as well. Cool. Because it looks like, yeah, I got kicked out when I got kicked out of Zoom earlier. So we're back. We're good. And I'm going ahead and doing a secondary recording just in case. So let's go ahead and get into it, my party people. Let's get these practice problems in. So first of all, how long will each piece be? Remember to read the question first. How long will each piece be? So we're trying to find out, again, each piece. It sounds like we're going from one total big piece, cutting it up, finding out how much each piece is. Everybody, what kind of operation does it sound like we might be doing? If we're trying to cut something up and seeing how big each piece is, division. Exactly. We've been doing this, right? We've been getting into this flow of really recognizing those keywords. I told you 2 things we're going to learn: how to convert between feet and inches, and how to tell what operation you're doing in word problems. That word, the phrase, each piece, and then it says over here, a long rope 8 feet long needs to be cut into 12 equal pieces. That's another big clue. That's another massive clue that we're dividing. So basically, here's what we have. We want length of each piece, length of each piece right there. And then what we have is we have the rope is 8 feet long. And then we also have, we're cutting, again, I'm going to highlight that in green. We're cutting into 12 equal pieces. So what does that tell me is the connection? Like I've been hinting at this whole time. We are saying that we're trying to divide. We're trying to split up and divide and cut that 8 foot long rope into 12 equal pieces. So we are dividing. Everybody, yes or no? Do you agree with me? All right, cool. Sounds great. So then we're going to set it up. Step 3, the connection. Let's set it up. We have 8 feet divided by 12. But you have to do 12 equal pieces. Everybody, it looks like since there are no answers in decimal form, what do we have to do? What do we have to do? That's right. We have to convert the 8 feet into inches precisely. So let's go ahead and do that next and then see what the next step is here. So we're going to go ahead. 8 feet divided by 12. Now I'm actually going to turn this into inches, turn it into a smaller unit. Because if you look at your answer choices, inches, 1 foot 12 inches, 1 foot 6 inches. Okay, sounds good. So cool. Here we go. And what do we do here, everybody? 8. What do we do? Multiply or divide? We will multiply. That's right, because we're going to a smaller unit. Again, if you compare the feet and inches, you're going to inches, and inches is the smaller unit. And what do we say? When we're going from a bigger unit to a smaller one, we're breaking it up into a bunch of little pieces. We're multiplying it. So yeah, we're going to multiply. And then everybody, just as a reminder, what's the conversion rate? 1 foot is how many inches? Hit me with it. Booyah. Thanks, Dominic. 12. Easy does it. So we will multiply by 12. 8 times 12 is 96 inches. 96 inches. And so there it is. So there we go. We have 96 inches, which we honestly didn't even need to do because we're going to divide by 12. If we just did 8 times 12 to get 96, now we're dividing by 12. 96 divided by 12 is what, everybody? What's 96 divided by 12? Right, it's going to go right back to 8, right? It's going to go right back down to 8. Super straightforward there, but there it is. 8-inch pieces. Boom, right there. And there we have that. And there's our answer, 8 inches. Nice and easy. Right, the unit changes. That's why it's necessary to multiply by the 12 and then divide by it, because we're converting units. But yeah, we did times 12 and divide by 12. So it's like, oh, we should do the opposite operations. We can just keep it at 8. So you divide. Yeah, you're dividing, Krishan, because we said that we're going to do that the whole time. And then we converted the 8 feet right here into 96 inches. Those are the same thing. They mean the same thing. You got me feeling like Einstein, man. I'm serious. Like, so here's the thing. You might be feeling confident and jacked up. I'm glad. But what we're really trying to do is make sure that we can build that confidence the right way. So we have to make sure that we have that sense of that foundation, the fundamentals. You can't build a house on mud, right? So now that you have this stronger foundation, you're going to find that it's going to be a lot easier to deal with unit conversion word problems because you know the process and the procedure and why that works when it comes to converting. And now you're starting to understand whether you know you need to add, subtract, multiply, or divide. Once you have those two skills honed in, bringing them together, no matter how much harder the question is, you're going to learn that it's doable every single time. Every single time. But we have to build that foundation. Next question, let's get it. Seth, don't give up. Come on, you know what to do here. First step, can you tell me what we're looking for? Step 2, can you show me the information? Step 3, can you tell me what the information means and how we're supposed to use it? If you're struggling with the actual conversions, don't worry. But if you can tell me that you're supposed to convert, then I'm confident in what you're doing. Absolutely. So go ahead, 2 minutes. Don't tell the answer, don't reveal it. Just say ready when you're ready. And also, if you're watching on YouTube again, you can go ahead and go to the description of the video. The Zoom link is in the description for you to join us live. All right, we got final 10 seconds. You reveal those answers. If you want to reveal them, go ahead, my party people. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Go ahead, stick those answers in there. Go ahead. If you were stuck, if you were confused, say so. Totally good to say that you were confused. Remember, guys, frustration is going to be part of the process. You know, as frustrated as you are now is going to be as grateful as you are going to be when you actually get it down. So remember that sometimes it's going to feel like you're running your head through a wall, but we have to be able to ask the right questions to get ourselves unstuck. So remember, use me as a resource, whether it's now, if you're in the program, you know you can text me anytime. I'm here to help you out. So let's try this out here. So let's see if we can get this through again, one step at a time. Can you first understand what the question's asking you to do? So when I read the question here, everybody, it says, how long will the connected envelopes be? So everyone, what does it sound like visually, intuitively, in your way? What does it sound like we're doing? How long, so length, of the two connected envelopes? Here's one, here's another. If I connect them, what does it sound like we're doing? What does it sound like we're doing here? Right on. Yeah, we're adding. So again, I didn't ask you anything about conversions, didn't ask you anything about that at all. I'm just sticking to the first step. What am I supposed to find? Not how am I supposed to do it, converting and all that. No, I don't care about that. What are we supposed to find? The connected envelopes length. And so it sounds like we're trying to add the length of those envelopes. Yeah. So let's write that out. Step number 1, what we want is the combined length of the envelopes. Because again, what we want is how long will the connected envelopes be? Connect them, add them. Boom. Everybody, yes or no? Are we good to go on that? We need to add these two lengths together before we continue. Cool. So up next here, let's take a second here. Let's look at the information. What does the information say? Step 2, it says, hey, what do we have? We have over here saying William, our buddy Bill, says he has 2 envelopes. One of them is 1 foot 2 inches. The other one is 11 inches. So it sounds like we need to go ahead and take the 1 foot 2 inches. That's the first envelope. And then we have 11 inches for the second envelope. And we're trying to connect them. And everybody, what are we supposed to do with those 2 lengths? What do we say? Combined length, combining those lengths, connecting them. That means we're going to be, adding. Exactly. We're going to be adding that together. So if I do that, let's connect them. By adding, connect them by adding. So everyone really quick here then, if we go ahead and do 2 inches plus 11 inches, what is that going to give us? 13 what, Whitney? 13 Taylor, or 13 what? 13 inches. 13 inches. That's going to be 13 inches. And then we have 1 foot over here added to nothing. So that'll just be 1 foot. So if we take a look at this, I don't see 1 foot 13 inches over there. I don't see 1 foot 13 inches over there. What do you guys think we're supposed to do to make this a little more proper? Like, do you guys typically see inches after 12 being said as just inches? No, not really, right? We typically convert any inches past 12 into the groups of feet, right? So this is what that's going to look like. First question is this, everybody. Remind me again, fundamentals. 1 foot is how many inches? 1 foot is how many inches? Okay, let's go ahead. Let's take a look here. 1 foot, 13 inches here. I'm going to take this 1 foot. I'm going to just drop this off to the side over here. I'm going to keep this off to the side. The 13 inches, what I'm going to do, everybody, is it logical? Is it okay for you if I just say, hey, 13 inches is the same thing as saying 12 inches and 1 inch? Is that true? And I wrote that so arguably bad that I'm going to just do this. There you go, 1 inch. So 12 inches and 1 foot, right? That's fair. 13 inches is the same thing as saying 12 and 1. Now, you might be asking, Coach, why did you use 12 again? Help me out again, everybody. 12 inches is the same thing as what? Yeah, it's the same thing as 1 foot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those 12 inches and turn that into another foot. And we already have another foot right here. And then we have the 1 inch right here. So everyone, what do we have? 1 foot plus 1 foot. Add those together. What do we have? Exactly, Dominic. That's why you got to memorize it. That's why you have to have these conversions memorized. And that's why I had you put at the top of your paper from the beginning of class. That's going to be 2 feet and 1 inch. And there is your final answer. Boom, 2 feet and 1 inch, which is going to be answer choice D, 2 feet, 1 inch, right there. Alessa, I hope that's a good arm raise. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I'm tweaking. I'm too excited. Hey, I'm glad you guys feel that way, man. I'm glad you guys are, for the most part, feeling like we came into class, and I'm not expecting you to be masters at this right now. That's not what I'm expecting. What I'm expecting is, at the very least, were you at least able to identify some of the issues that you commonly make? Can you see what mistakes you were making or are currently making? Do you see why that mistake is happening? And can we take action to make it easier for ourselves in the future? Notice, I'm not sitting here saying you have to have unit conversions down right now. No, I'm saying, are you in a position to take the next step? That's what learning is. Learning is just adding to what you know and correcting things that you previously thought that you knew, but it's actually not true. So it's really just a bunch of tiny little errors, bunch of tiny little errors. So, Seth, I want you to go ahead and take a moment of breather because I did see you during the problem and after the problem. There were times where you were kind of fading away and fading in. The 2 feet 1 inch, I'm assuming you're asking from the very beginning of the problem. We're going to watch this recording together. I'm going to clip this part of it and I'm going to send it to you. And I want you to ask that same question. But I want you to watch the video to see how I got there. I'm going to take a different method with you, Seth, because I know you know certain ways that you like to learn, but I kind of want to see if you can take it this other way of discovery method that I like using a lot. This might work out with you. I'm curious. So text me, take a picture of this problem and tell me, Coach, find the recording. Can you please send me the clip? I'll send it to you. Okay. So with that, my party people, here's what is going to happen next. Tomorrow's class, we're going to go over part 2 of this. We're going to begin class the first hour straight up. The first hour is going to be all of this, all these practice problems right here. It's going to be a good old time, boy. Ooh, it's going to be a good time. The first hour of class is going to be straight up practice. Then the second half of class is we're going to be trickling in weight conversions, specifically ounces and pounds. We're going to be doing those after that. That way we can continue practicing our skills with unit conversions and word problems. So that way, ultimately, once all of these are said and done, we have all the word problem speed drills, and it's just going to be up to you to start cracking at this and becoming experts at this. So if you want another way to do this, yeah, you could actually convert the feet here into inches, add that back, and then add it all up. You could do that. That would definitely work as well. Absolutely. So with that said, again, tomorrow's class is for those that are in the program. And also, so before you guys leave, if you are in the program, remember this. If you go over to the website, let me go ahead and refresh this here. What you're going to see now is I'm going to activate this for you. And this is going to be live in the program right now. So again, if you're in the program, check this out right over here. This casual practice set, this is exactly what we did in today's class. So if you want to practice this before coming to tomorrow's class, it's live now. I'm going to activate it right when this class closes, but you get to practice the exact type of problems we did today, an unlimited set. I'm putting a sample of 80 questions in here that you can reset and take casually and see what the correct answer is while you practice. Nice and casually, no timer. That way you can really continue getting immersed into it and then get ready for tomorrow's class. So make sure that you get into that because, again, it's going to be very resourceful for you to do. Now, number 2, I want to ask this to everybody. My party people, would you guys like a version of guided practice? So would you like a version of this one day where this right here, actually, when you're doing casual practice, where it'll actually highlight the question for you. It'll highlight saying, hey, here's your what you want. Here's what you have. Like highlighting the information, highlighting the keywords. So that way you can have a much easier time getting immersed into it, into word problems and arithmetic reasoning. Would you guys like that? I was thinking about that the other day and I'm like, yo, this might be the next step for the program. Right. So again, yeah, so it'll be in levels, right? It'll be the casual practice with everything highlighted for you, kind of like, a little handicap there. But then as you go on and you do the speed drill, I take away the highlights and all the help, and you got to do it fast under a timer. Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. That'll guarantee that you'll pass. That'll guarantee that you're ready for that pressure. So that's really what I wanted to talk to you all about there. And also number 2, again, so if you are in the program, tomorrow, 6 p.m., part 2, boom, you're good to go. You're free to go. You can leave if you're in the program. If you're not in the program and you enjoyed today's class, give me a yes or give me, I want to learn more about the program in the chat box if you'd like to learn some more. Oh, yeah, thanks for coming, Whitney. Hope you had a good time. I want to learn more. Sounds good. No problem. I got you. So I want to go ahead and just share some information about the program very briefly. because we are actually starting our annual once a year Black Friday sale tonight. So it actually starts tonight and it goes through for a few days. And I want to cut you guys in on the early deals. So tomorrow, everyone who is not in the program will receive emails and texts about the deal throughout the course of the week. And so this is what the program entails, and this is how crazy the discount is. For those of you that are already in the program and you want to see what the deal is, the deal for y'all, if you're already in the program, is upgrading to the full year at a massive discount. I'm not going to say it here live because I'm just going to tell you directly via text, because it's depending on how long you've been in the program, and I'm adding a little more on top of that if you want to upgrade to the full year. Trust me, it's going to be pretty affordable. So here's the thing. For those of you that are not in the program, long story short, if you found that you have test anxiety, you blank out on word problems, you often find yourself frustrated at the process of studying by yourself, then a program is specifically designed to get rid of those anxieties. It's specifically designed to help you work through anything that you're going through, just like we did today. Today was just one topic, but this program will help you with all of those topics. So if you feel like this session improved your chances of passing, if you feel like you can do more of this and have a good time, then let's get to it. So here's what the program kind of feels like. I've had, just this year, I think it's about 600 or 700 students pass, and it's been a blessing, man, because every single person thinks that they're all alone, but then I show them that, hey, look, it's really about strategy and how we get things done. And if you follow this procedure, like, it's going to work for you. At first, every time, oh man, it's a little overwhelming. First week, oh wow, I'm really getting it. Next month, coach, I think I'm ready. And then sometime after that, 2, 3, a couple more weeks, boom, success every single time. So the way that the program works is it really, again, like I said earlier in class, gives you every single avenue that you need to study in your way. I teach in every single way. So if you are having fun in these live classes, great. There's more of that. If you are busy, you have work, and you depend on the recordings, I record the classes to make it available to you 24/7 after the fact. Now, beyond that, it's not just about the classes or the recordings. I actually have crazy amounts of practice problems, over 10,000 practice questions that you can work with, along with video solutions to word problems. And on top of that, guided practice videos, worksheets, and again, more recorded lessons. But the best thing of all about the program is that I'm sticking by you all the way until you pass. I'm constantly making new study guides, new how-to videos, tips and tricks and strategies, and you can text me whenever you need help. So as expansive as this is, as much of a resource as this is, I know that you need someone to guide you along, and that's why I'm so happy to answer your text messages. So again, I make the program easy to use because it's as simple as watch, practicing, and mastering all the way until the score you want. So with that said, here's how to get it done. Super straightforward. Again, it's the Black Friday once-a-year sale. It's now live, so you're not going to be using our regular Monday code. We're going to be using a different one today. What you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and go to asvab.info/classes, which I can go ahead and put that here in the chat box for you. Give me 2 seconds. Let me pull that up. Booyah. Perfect. And what you'll do is you'll go right over here. Program link, and then use this code. Boom, and you will start securing our Black Friday sale. So our Black Friday sale, my party people, is going to be this. Our Black Friday sale is 20% off every month, or you can take 40% off the full year. So $100 off the entire year of the program. Super straightforward, super easy. The monthly contract doesn't exist. You can do monthly, cancel whenever, or you get 40% off the full year, which means that you can literally pay for a full year of my program for less than a month of anywhere else. That's guaranteed. I'm proud to have that price set up because education should not be for those with money. It should be for those who want to work hard. So there's that. So step 1, just click that link right there. Step 2, you're going to click sign up and raise your score. Step 3, pick a plan, sign up, and use the code BF2022, or just BF22, at checkout. So I have a ton of questions here actually in the Zoom chat. Give me a second here. Let me go through these and make sure that we're good. Vivi, go ahead and shoot me a text. I can send you the link to pay for the hoodie, and I can send it to you this week. I got you. Tafa, go ahead and shoot me a text. Shoot me a text. I can definitely give you a hookup here. I'm going to have to just look up your account. So just shoot me a text with your email, and I'll go ahead and see how long you've been in the program, and I'll give you a discount code according to how long you've been in the program. So it's going to be very fair. Trust me. It's BB. I love how excited you are about the hoodie. Next up here, I have a question about my subscription. Do I have to pay again after my first month, or is it automatic? It is automatic until you cancel. Think of it like Netflix or Hulu. Super straightforward. You sign up, it renews every month until you cancel. So the next person who texted me about how am I going to get notified for tomorrow's class? So if you're in the program, check your text, check your email. 2 hours before class starts, I always send that information out. So let me go ahead and actually reply to you directly, Opera. So here is the schedule. I'm going to grab this for you. So here's the schedule. Check the schedule out. And what you'll see is 2 hours before that class starts, that next class, you should have an email and a text. If you don't, text me directly and say, hey, coach, I think there's something wrong. Typically, sometimes you might misspell a phone number, and I'll go ahead and fix that for you nice and easy. So easy. Here, so next. Cool. That sounds good, Alyssa. Yeah, take your time. You have all week. You literally have all week. If you want to know what the exact discount will be for your situation, just go ahead and say, hey, coach, how much would the discount be for me? I'll look up your account, and I'll tell you exactly. Hey, from Tokyo. That's what's up. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so Alessa, with the discount that you get, it'll definitely make it worth it. Yeah, because it would basically be the equivalent of paying for you just 2-ish more months, 2 months and a little more change, and you'd be getting all the way until March. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 with December and some change. So yeah, it definitely puts you in a better position. But again, that's something you want to discuss. Any questions you have, I'm more than happy to answer. Oh, Tyree, of course, man. Tyree, absolutely. Let me see if I can get that link for you right away, Ty. Give me 2 seconds. For the ASVAB shirts. Okay, so Ty, here's how this works. So Ty, here's for the shirts. Ty, here you go. So there's that link I just sent you, Ty. Vivi, are you still in here? Because I can actually get you. Okay, so Vivi, I can actually get you the hoodie link right now if you want it. Let me know, Vivi. Cool. Here you go, Vivi. So here's the link to the hoodies. So the hoodies are 30 total, and the shirts are 25. The hoodies are 30 because they're just so comfortable. But I always do everything at cost. So I'm actually only making like $1.30 of profit per shirt and hoodie. But I only use that to do the processing fees for Stripe. So I don't actually sell the shirts or merchandise for a profit. That's at cost because the material is good, reliable, it's durable. The shirts you can work out with, they're dry fit, and the hoodies are just honestly comfy as hell. I own like 7 of them. Yeah, you're welcome, Vivi. And so what you want to do is Tyree and Vivi, once you're done paying for the shirt and hoodie, go ahead and text me saying, hey, I just finished paying. Then tell me what your size is, gender, and address, just to have it so I can copy and paste it into the form that I fill out. Yeah, Chandra, if you want hoodies, yeah, you can go ahead and do right there. Follow the same exact procedure. You can pay for the hoodie, then go ahead and shoot me a text saying, hey, coach, just paid for it. Here's my gender, size, and where you're sending it to. So here, let me just go and see here. I was studying alone, but this class definitely helps me. Hey, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Honestly, I know how tough it is, especially when you might have failed before. You might have been in a position where you're like, damn, man, like, how is this actually going to happen? But this is why I love teaching, because it's just showing you that you can be more than who you are with a little time, preparation, and patience. Rashawn, yeah, if you want the unlimited access, we can definitely upgrade you, Rashawn. Let me go ahead and double check to see where you currently are here. Yeah, Rashawn, hit me up. I can definitely give you, because you've been in the program for 3 months. We can definitely work something out with that too. Yeah, I got you. Just go and shoot me a text if you want to explore that. Yeah, I can definitely upgrade you to the full year for just a little more. It'll be a little bit, just about 2 months of payments, and you're good. Yeah, shoot me a text. Just say, hey, you want the Black Friday, Black Friday discount. I'll hook it up. No problem. Yeah, I got you, Tyree. Yeah, and yeah, so the difference between the year and the monthly, everybody, for those of you asking, because I see more private messages. So for those of you that want the monthly, again, it's month to month, automatically renews. If you basically pay for month to month for a whole year, you're paying way more than the actual year. So if you know that you're going to be studying for a while, it makes sense to get the full year. So because 147 bucks, that's literally 3 months of paying for the program, and then maybe a little more on top of that, like $6. So it does make sense. I try to make it as easy as possible to make a good decision for yourself. And on top of that, for those of you that are in the year, you get two extra benefits. One, all new updates to the courses and programs and guides and everything, all of that comes free. The prices for the subscription will be going up. If you're already locked in at your price won't go up. But if I do release the next course, because I've already given out 4 courses for free, the next course, everyone will have to pay for. But if you're in the full year, you get all of that automatically for free. Number 2, when I release my lifetime subscription or my lifetime membership, which is basically going to help anybody who knows that they want to pass now, then get promoted later, you will never, ever pay for ASVAB help again. Whatever I have at the time you want to come back, you get every single bit of it for free automatically. And so that's going to include eventually when we do electronics, mechanical, all that in the future, that will all be included for free. So that's why I always recommend doing the full year, because I like to make it easy. Just pay once, take the money out of the way. We're done talking about money, and let's get to learning. And that's how I like things. Just keep it simple. Yeah, the program costs less than your anniversary dinner with your wife or husband. I like putting that. Okay, BB. That's a good way to put it. That's a great way to put it. Tafa, got your email. So I'm going to go ahead and reply to that right now before I hop off, and you should be good. Okay. So with that, and Akila, I got you as well. So anything else here in terms of messages? I think we're good to go. But yeah, like I said, everybody, so the Black Friday discount, again, it is live now. Thank you guys for joining us this evening. Thanks for the shout out, baby. I appreciated that. And so tomorrow we will be back at 6 p.m. to go through part 2 of today's lesson. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and put the link to everything in the chat of the YouTube live stream right now. And the person asking in YouTube, how many people were in the Zoom call? It was about 130 tonight. Pretty average. And it was pretty fun. So with that, everybody, there it is. There's all the information. I'm going to leave that up for y'all. You guys stay awesome. We're going to have to edit this recording and put it up tomorrow because of the error that happened where everything crashed for a second. So we'll go ahead and take care of that first thing tomorrow. We'll put it up in the website and we will re-upload it or into the website for you guys to be able to see before class tomorrow. So any other questions here? Yeah, Vivi, again, appreciate the love. All right, you guys are awesome. Tafa, I'm going to go ahead and email you back right now. Feel free to reply tonight or tomorrow. I'll be back first thing tomorrow morning, but I'm going to reply to your email now. Everybody else, you guys stay awesome. Remember that at first, we have to continue getting those foundations set so we can make that big gain, the big success. All of that's going to come together nice and easy. So again, I'm Coach Anderson. You guys have a great evening. Let's ace the ASVAB, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Cheers. Record. Booyah there. And then my YouTube party people, we are all set as well. Feel free, if you have any questions, my YouTube people, feel free to shoot me a text at 567. Go over here. So go ahead and feel free if you need to. 567 698 8867. If you have any questions about the program, let me know. You can scan that QR code or you can go to asvab.info/classes right over here. That's where you'll find my program. There's a video at the top showing you how it works. And so if you have any questions at all, I'm your man. You guys have a great evening. I'm Coach Anderson. Let's taste the ASVAB, and I'll see you tomorrow's class. Cheers.